We've got a couple interesting charts to show you for tomorrow. That would be Thursday. First, I wanted to share a setup that we had today in our chat room. CERS saw this gapping in the pre-market. Had an interesting chart with certainly had room to move. It was going to open here, around 230. $2.30. It's a lower price one than we usually play, but I had to share this with you because it gave such a great setup. One of our favorites. On a gap play, we use the 5-minute candles at times to try to catch the first turn after the initial pullback. And CERS gave a perfect setup. One of our members alerted us to it to remind us. We had this on watch, but one of our members in chat posted, "Hey, CERS is forming our setup there." And so I was able to say over the mic, 231 is the trigger. Worst case stop, 216. That is the first break of a previous 5-minute candles high after the initial pullback. And you have to have at least 3 candles complete there. So it met all of our parameters. Even had a bottoming tail here, which we like too. 231 trigger, worst case stop down here at 216. That's only a 15-cent risk. From 231, shot pretty quickly to 339. That's a huge gain, and ultimately went to 357 for over 50% profit potential on that one stock today. Just a fantastic setup there on CERS. Kind of have a similar one from yesterday. HURN, let me show you the daily first. After getting killed from 45 down to 11 a few weeks ago, maybe 2.5 weeks ago, it went sideways, and then all of a sudden on Tuesday, huge gap up, and we knew we might have a short squeeze potential there. Let me show you the 5-minute candles from yesterday. This is a 2-day chart. Over on this half is yesterday's. You also had the consecutive lower tops. We called this on the first break of a 5-minute candles high. 1806 was the call. This was yesterday, and it ran pretty quickly to 1945 from 1806, so huge pop there, and continued today. So just a really nice setup on HURN as well. And then I'm going to share with you a chart we'll be watching for tomorrow. We have about 10 stocks on watch for tomorrow, but I don't have a trigger and stop price for you on this, so this isn't going to be considered the free weekly pick. However, I still thought it was worth showing you, and we'll let you know in a subsequent video whether or not we traded it. But RCL, this is a 1-year chart, Royal Caribbean Cruises, popped up to around 18 back in May, and again a few days ago back to around 18, pulled back again, and it's right back up there again. So you can kind of picture a line right across here. Could break out nicely one of these days over the 18 area. And again, we'll follow up if we have an entry and make a trade out of it. We'll follow up to show you what we did with it. And that should wrap it up. Have a good night.